everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome to What's Up Wednesday. I truly appreciate you joining me. I hope everyone's having a great day. What's Up Wednesday is an open collaboration and it's hosted by my sweet friend Lucia over at Tiho Creates. Today I have an organizational tip to share with you. So for as long as I have been paper crafting, I have struggled on how to organize my scraps, whether it's pattern paper, solid paper, glitter, metallics, all of that. It just has been a mess. So in my last collective haul on Saturday, I hauled these accordion files that I got from Walmart. They're plastic. They have 13 pockets. So I started putting all my pattern paper in here and, metallics and glitter scraps. And it became so bulging. I thought it was going to rip this apart. And with me handling it all the time, I thought this is going to come apart. I abandoned that idea and I'm like, okay, I need to figure something out. So in the process of all of that, I had been watching craft room tours. Now that's one of my favorite things to do is watch craft room tours. Maybe I'm nosy, I don't know. But I just love watching craft room tours. And on one of the tours, one of the ladies, and I don't remember who it was because I was watching multiple craft room tours. So I'm not sure who had this particular tip. But one of the ladies shared how she stored her paper scraps. And I'm like, I like this idea. So I'm going to share that with you and where I got the organizational stuff from. Before I do that, I'm going to share what's been working for my solid small scraps. I got this accordion file little case at the thrift store a long time ago, and I think I only paid like $2. I like it because all the way around it is a hard cover. The bottom, the sides, the top, and it has a handle. So this is easy. So when I am die cutting something and I need a solid small scrap, I get this. And it's easy to pull out of my closet and get into. Now this is pretty full because I've recently organized stuff. I have all my solid paper scraps in here. There's white, I think that's brown, kind of like off-white, black, browns, reds, oranges, yellows, greens, blue, pinks, and purples. So now they're all going to fall out because I'm trying to show them to you. So there is the case. And I really like this. And this has been working for me. So I'm not going to change anything as far as my little solid scraps are concerned. I don't put any pattern in here, just solid. And then when I'm getting ready to close it, it was getting kind of thinned out, but I've recently added some more stuff. I just have to kind of push it together, but I'm not afraid that that's going to fall apart, and that has been working for me. So that's that. Now for my pattern paper and my larger scraps, that's where the struggle was. So again, this accordion file wasn't going to work. So I, again, was watching this craft room tour and this lady shared this tip. And I'm like, ooh, I like this. So I went to Dollar Tree and purchased the pockets she was talking about. These come from the Teaching Tree. And I think these are like a dry erase board pouch, I guess you can put in here. Anyway, they are in the Teaching Tree section, and then they also have this hole that's reinforced with metal, and what she was doing is hanging them. Well, I don't have the room to hang them, so I'm not going to do that. But I love this idea for many reasons. One, it's big enough to store larger scraps. You can see how big that is. And then the edges are reinforced. And then they're clear, so you can see through them. So I love this idea. So then the other thing I needed to figure out is how am I going to store these? So I purchased a bucket from Dollar Tree. And I think they call these the locker. locker bin, locker bin. And so I got me a blue one. So let me show you how I did all of this. So I got all of my scraps, and they were already organized into baggies and stuff, because that's what I had tried to put in here. So it didn't take me long to do this. So in here, I have my glitter. Is that what I have in here? Glitter. And I'm not labeling it, because with my poor vision, it takes me so long to be able to read it. So I just memorize what order they're in. So there's glitter. I'm going to move this accordion file so I can kind of flip through it and show you. Here's my metallics. So if it has metallic in it, it's in here. So I love it. What I wanted to do is coordinate the colors, but then they didn't have like a lot of black. So anyways, so that didn't work. Here is my smaller metallics that I put in here. And what I did for the smaller pieces is I put it in a little Ziploc baggie so I can just reach in and grab it. And then I have these that I included in the metallics. These are like, I think these are for origami, I think, because I found these at the thrift store, but they're gorgeous pieces of paper. So I will use those for projects. So there's the smaller ones, and I can see through that. And then I'm just going to show you a few of these. Then we get into the pattern paper, and these are the ones that have black in them. And again, I kept them in the baggie. And then comes browns, and so forth and so on. So then next I have red. And I did originally label the baggie. That's where you see P is for pattern paper and then red. So, but I didn't do that with the glitter ones and stuff. Then I have blues, and I put greens in here too. So blue and green are in this pouch. Okay. I think this one is yellow. Is that right? See, I'm having trouble. Oh no, this is pinks and purples. And this one is, oh, and then this one, let's see if my bucket's gonna stay here. Then this one is larger pattern paper of all the colors, just multicolored paper scraps. So if it's like a rainbow thing or something like that, it's in here. So that's what's in there. And then this one is, I wasn't actually going to show you all the pouches, but I'm on a roll. This one is Christmas, so small scraps of Christmas. This is larger scraps of Christmas paper and cardstock. This one is fall. Oh, I don't have too many of that. And then the last one is vellum. All right, my vellum is kind of full. I have not crafted with vellum. So maybe in the new year, that's what I want to try to do, is use some vellum. Now, this was all gifted to me. I've never bought vellum. So this, you know, I inherited some crafty supplies from a woman from church that passed away. So that was where the majority of that comes from. So anyway, I'm going to put these all back in my locker kind of bucket. And what I'm going to try to do in the new year, because, you know, some of the scraps are, you know, I have lots, as we all do when we paper craft. What I'm going to try to do is, as I am making cards or journals, I am going to go here first, which I normally do. If I am working on a project, I normally go to my scraps. But sometimes I have something in mind, like I'm like, oh, for this month I want to make birthday cards using purple. So I'll pull out my 12 by 12 paper that has purple in it or something like that. I'm going to go to all of these scraps, and I'm going to make myself a challenge, or I'm going to challenge myself to just work from this, all these scraps this year. Try not to pull out my large paper pads And if I can, I'm also going to do this when I'm working on my journals. So this bucket is now housing all of those pouches, and I can easily, flip through them like that. Now, the only thing that I didn't have a pouch for is my textured paper. So I'm not too terribly worried. When I go to Dollar Tree, I'll get another pouch. Again, I found these pouches in the Teaching Tree area, and I bought 12 of them, I think. So I need one more for my textured paper. So when I'm at Dollar Tree, I'll pick up one more. But I think these are really sturdy, and again, I like that I can see through them. So not a whole lot of work to get all of that organized, and I am so happy the way it looks. And it's going to go right back here, and it fits on that shelf perfectly. It's the right height. Now, I didn't plan that, so yay for me. So that's what I wanted to share with you today. I think this is going to really work out for my scraps. And again, I need something where I can see it, see through it. I don't have to dig through something to get some scraps, and it needs to be organized, which for me, this is pretty organized. So I think that's going to work out. And I know a lot of us really struggle on how to organize scraps because it just multiplies. So what I might also do is share some of my scraps in friend mail. Yeah, so I might do that too. So that's my goal for 2024, is really digging in here and using these for cards and journals and friend mail. Yeah, so that's what I had to share with you on What's Up Wednesday. A huge thanks to Lucia for hosting and creating this fun collaboration. Thanks for hanging out with me for just a bit. I truly appreciate it. Till next time, be safe, be happy, be positive, and you guys rock.